What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. We got the Travis Hunter hate is insane. I totally agree, bro. Like, Trav can't make a simple mistake without, the whole media and you know what I'm saying, the haters going crazy over it. Like, it was this video about, it was talking about how bad his route running was. From what I saw from the video, his route running wasn't even bad. Like, it was probably like one clip out of that whole like 1 minute video that was, you know what I'm saying, bad. But he already is not really that much of a polished route runner. He still has a lot to grow as a receiver, you know what I'm saying? But like, the fact that him and Shador are probably the most hated and talked about rookies of all time is crazy. Like, they can't make not one simple mistake without the media going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a ride or die behind Trav, bro. Because there's no reason why he should be getting hated this much. Like, come on, gang. Like, he's a rookie at the end of the day. Rookies make mistakes. Like, bro, the rookie, like, the season hasn't even started yet. Like, come on, gang.
On Travis Hunter, I don't think.
And I think a lot of people are really hating on him because people really thought Genty should win it. You know what I'm saying? To win the Heisman, but he won it. Like, that's pretty much where it all started from. You know what I'm saying?
With Travis Hunter.
I've been like this my whole life. All I want to do is play.
Shout out Trav though, bro. I think he about to get married too.
That's blowing
Shout out to him.
all over football Twitter and Instagram. A few
This is what I was talking about.
Story that's blowing up.
This is what I was talking. He did stumble. He did stumble. I'll give him that. But the other routes didn't even look that bad.
Wobbly steps, a couple of stumbles on basic routes, and suddenly everyone's
it doesn't even look that bad of what people are trying to make it out to be.
Remember, the Jacksonville Jaguars traded the number 5 overall pick, a second-round pick, a fourth-round pick, and their 2026 first-round pick to the Cleveland Browns to get the pick that
might
would
be a
become
win-win
Travis
situation
Hunter,
for both
a
teams,
fourth-round
bro.
pick and a
Because you
sixth-round
get
pick.
basically
And
two players
people
with
are already
Trav.
saying that they lost this trade, which bodes the question: are we witnessing the early warning signs of a historic draft bust? Or
No,
is
we're
this
not.
just
Like,
another
people thought
case of
Jamar Chase was gonna be a draft bust because he was dropping, you know what I'm saying, all the passing stuff in preseason, but ended up being one of the greatest wide receivers in the NFL right now, bro. Easily top 2. I think him and Jett is 1A, 1B, bro. I don't think I can really rank those two above one another, 1A, 1B. But everybody thought Jamar Chase was gonna be a bust. Now look where he at now.
The NFL outrage machine manufacturing drama from nothing. At this point, I'm sure you've seen the viral clips, but if not, this is what we're talking about. Did Shador Sanders hide some of Travis Hunter's flaws as a wide receiver at Colorado? And this isn't the only video that we're talking about. Hot take, but I feel like Travis Hunter is gonna be one of the biggest
dick suck. Oh my gosh, bro. God damn, bro. Like, let him play his rookie year. Like, this is mini camp. This is mini camp. We're not even in training camp yet. This is rookie mini camp. Like, bro, this nigga hasn't played football since what? January?
Like, dominating thus far. Yikes. Travis Hunter's going viral for struggling on routes at training camp. Travis Hunter needs work before he can be a full-time wide receiver. And Jaguars' first-round pick, Travis Hunter.
You can literally say that for a lot of receivers, bro, that are coming into the draft. T-Mac, Luther Burden. No wide receiver is a finished product yet, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's what niggas need to try and understand instead of just going around dick sucking and hating all the time.
Action test at the NFLPA event yesterday, but he did give us this gem of a moment between him and Cam Ward.
I hate to be a Jacksonville Jaguar.
Nah, that's crazy.
We don't want you, nigga. That's what you see on your team. They say they're trying to get rid of you. You know already. You said what?
You know, quarterbacks not messing.
Who?
They only got you because they have to.
Nah.
Shit.
According to NFL Rookie Watch, which is a page that literally made its name from glazing the incoming NFL rookies, even they're concerned about Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is reportedly taking snaps exclusively at wide receiver right now, as the Jaguars coaching staff believes he has a lot more to learn at wide receiver than he does at cornerback. Liam Cohen reportedly sees Travis Hunter's defensive skills as more refined than his offensive skills as of now.
Who was surprised about that, bro? Did you see him play DB last year? Like, bro,
Hunter has
not surprised,
reportedly
gang.
created an early
And
chemistry
he had
with
Dion as
Trevor
his coach,
Lawrence,
so
catching multiple passes today in 7-on-7 and 11-on-11. Hunter's hands have reportedly been no issue, but his routes have a lot more to be hammered out between now and the season. The Jaguars reportedly hope to turn Travis Hunter into a true wide receiver 2, as well as a CB1 in his rookie season. The Jaguars rookie wide receiver slash cornerback is really going to be a master of both positions after some advanced NFL coaching. Honestly, it's quite impressive how this page is consistently able to turn even the most negative comments about a player into something positive at the end. But before you buy into the hype or panic if you happen to be a Jaguars fan, today we're going to analyze what's really happening with Travis Hunter. We'll separate fact from fiction. We'll examine how Shedeur Sanders' connection might have boosted his stock and draw parallels to other rookie receivers who struggled early.
They made
We'll also
each
get
other
into
better,
the
bro.
off-field drama with his fiance that's adding another layer of pressure to his NFL transition. But before we get to all that, it's my favorite
I just
time
hope
of the
his
year,
fiance don't
because
take
the
all his
WNBA
money, bro.
Seasons of and often overblown. The latest victim of this annual tradition is none other than Travis Hunter, whose footwork during unguarded route running drills has gone viral for all the wrong reasons. The clips show Hunter stumbling slightly while executing relatively simple routes
what receivers
without
don't stumble on
defenders
routes,
present.
though?
These videos have sparked concern amongst some Jaguars fans and NFL analysts about his route running fundamentals.
Sometimes,
One
bro,
viral
I be
tweet
hating
said,
the
"Yikes,
media,
Travis
gang. I'm
Hunter's
not even
going
gonna lie to you. I
viral
be
for
really hating
struggling
the
on
media,
routes at
gang.
training camp, accompanied by footage of these missteps." And it gets even worse whenever you're starting to see clips of Travis Hunter being compared to the next wide receiver that was taken in the draft, Toria McMillan of the Carolina Panthers. But here's where we need
I
to
mean,
pump
no
the brakes.
shit, T-Mac
Context
played
matters
fully wide
enormously
receiver
when
last year.
evaluating rookie performances,
Like, bro, come on.
especially during their first professional practices. Hunter is less than a month removed from his college graduation at Colorado, where he became the first player in 82 years to win both the Biletnikoff Award and the Bednarik Award in the same season. Now, before we get to Travis Hunter's on-field issues, there's another issue that has been clouding him over the past couple months that may have been serving as a distraction. It's worth noting that his transition to the NFL comes amid some off-field drama involving his relationship with his fiancée, Liana Lene, and their relationship has become a significant subplot in Hunter's journey from college star to NFL rookie. Now, these two have been together since 2022, meeting when she was 19 years old and he was still a high school football star. They got engaged in February of 2024 before Hunter's Heisman-winning season at Colorado, and their relationship has become very public, with the couple sharing their lives on a joint YouTube channel and across social media platforms. And some of these clips don't necessarily paint Liana in the greatest light. I mean, I don't want to dig in too deep into this because we've made videos on this in the past and it's kind of old news, but people didn't like her for video clips like this where she said that Travis Hunter would be waiting for her outside.
That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Come on, Trav. Come on, Trav. Like,
And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink, and I used to party and stuff. And he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take us home. Like he
That is
never
insane.
tried to be
I
like,
could
oh, just 'cause
never,
I drink,
bro.
you can't
I'm
drink,
sorry.
or you
I
can't
couldn't
hang out
do
with
that.
your friends, or you can't.
nigga, I'm either
you know,
There are
going out to
accusations
going to
of
get
her
something to
cheating
eat
on
or
him.
going the
Even
fuck back
Des
home.
Bryant spoke up about it.
Real
Some
shit.
people dug up and accused her of being a adult dancer in the past. Some
What
people even
the
found
fuck?
her old OnlyFans account that she allegedly had. And probably the worst sign of all is there was a dollar sign
Yeah,
on
no,
her
that-
ring
that was
finger.
insane,
So it's
too.
just not necessarily the greatest look, but their relationship came under intense scrutiny during the 2024 Heisman Trophy ceremony when a viral clip showed Deion Sanders appearing to tap Travis Hunter's fiance on the shoulder and telling her to stand up and applaud for Hunter. And this sparked a wave of criticism on social media, with fans questioning her behavior and support. The backlash intensified when additional videos emerged showing what some perceived as Lene appearing unhappy when Travis Hunter interacted with female fans at the event.
I saw that. All right.
And even before that, you could see these two fighting during Travis Hunter's final home game at Colorado.
Coach Prime will certainly have an incredible last memory of taking the field with his sons, Shedeur and Shiloh, here at Folsom Field at home.
This resulted in Hunter fiercely defending his fiance against the criticism, saying this on Twitch.
Don't worry about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl
He was
been with me for
spazzing
5
out.
years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Y'all hate on me and then y'all go and hate on my girl. Like, bro, I feel the same pain that she feels.
But some of these videos just made her look really bad. I mean, she even said that Travis Hunter isn't her type.
I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months, and then finally I answered him.
Which indicates that maybe Travis Hunter is being used for the fact that he is going to secure generational wealth in the NFL. As a result, his fiance temporarily deleted her social media
He better
accounts
be
and
careful. That's all I
eventually
gotta say,
addressed the
bro.
criticism in
He
an
better be
8-minute
careful.
TikTok video.
Okay, I'm going to be addressing all this stuff online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not, but with a testimony without a test of faith. So,
But despite all this drama, these two seem to be together and stronger than ever. They were together at the NFL draft. And the main reason I'm bringing this up is to give you an idea of the amount of pressure that is currently on Travis Hunter. A few months ago, we were talking about his girlfriend. Now we're talking about him stumbling on routes. And now that we got his personal stuff out of the way, let's get back to what actually matters. Now, before we overreact to a few wobbly steps in shorts and a helmet, let's remember what made Travis Hunter the #2 overall pick and a generational talent. At Colorado, Travis Hunter demonstrated exceptional ball skills that translated to both sides of the ball. 1,258
God damn, I ain't know that nigga had 15 tuds. My gosh.
and 15 touchdowns in 2000.
I mean, like this, I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy. 1,200 yards, 15 tuds, 4 picks, 11 pass deflections. Who can do that in this modern day of NFL? Nobody. Exactly why he won the Heisman. And exactly why he went #2 overall, bro.
24, 35 tackles, 4 interceptions, and 11 passes defended on defense. He won the Heisman Trophy while playing both ways. He consistently made contested catches despite not having prototypical size.
Instead of stat watching, bro, watch the tape, watch the film. I feel like that's what a lot of football fans get twisted nowadays, bro.
In the early phases of routes. According to scouting reports, Travis Hunter has excellent adjustment ability to contort his body and redirect to put him in position to make the reception, and generates late separation from cornerbacks. Lance Zierlein noted that although Hunter has snaps where he gets mauled by press coverage and cruise control routes that
he does
will
have a small
tilt
frame,
full
so
NFL cornerbacks,
I'm not really
his
surprised
incredible
by that.
athleticism and playmaking ability more than compensate for those technical weaknesses. Which brings us to what the Jaguars are planning for Travis Hunter. Jacksonville's approach to Hunter's development has been methodical and deliberate. Liam Cohen has made it clear that they're focusing on one position at a time, starting with wide receiver before integrating defensive snaps. Yeah, he'll be able to get integrated next week on the defensive side of the ball. We just kind of ended up making a decision that from yesterday to today, we wanted to be able to clean up some of the things that we may have been able to miss yesterday and get extra reps on the offensive side of the ball. Now, this approach makes sense. Travis Hunter's uniqueness as a two-way player means he's learning twice the playbook of a typical rookie. The deliberate onboarding process allows him to build a strong foundation at one position before expanding to the other. Despite the viral clips highlighting his route running hiccups, Tony Bozelli, which is the Jacksonville Jaguars executive VP of football operations, has been praising him, saying, "We're not playing real football yet. We're just on the grass doing individual drills. A lot of install, a lot of education." With that said, Travis Hunter and I had high expectations, and he's exceeded my expectations. You see the athlete on the field, you see how he moves, the change of direction, body control, but it's the person that I'm most enamored with, the natural leadership he brings, the energy, the excitement, the smile, and he's a tireless worker. I wanted to address one tweet from the beginning of this video in particular. Did playing with an elite quarterback in Shedeur Sanders artificially inflate Travis Hunter's stock? Don't get me wrong, the connection between Hunter and Sanders was very special. Both players followed Coach Prime from Jackson State to Colorado, where they became one of college football's most exciting dynamic duos. Sanders' precision passing and Hunter's playmaking ability worked in perfect harmony.
So don't get me. You should know history repeats itself over and over and over, and I've done it over and over and over. It should be no question why an NFL franchise should pick me.
But here's why I don't believe Travis Hunter's success was dependent on Shedeur Sanders. One, Travis Hunter's most impressive traits were his contested catchability, body control, and instincts on defense, and these are all skills that translate regardless of who's throwing him the football. Two, the Jaguars traded up specifically for Hunter, not because they were concerned about Sanders boosting his value, but because they saw a truly unique player with transformative potential. Unlike many college receivers who benefit from a scheme or quarterback play, Hunter's evaluation was based more on his rare physical gifts and versatility than on production alone. And James Gladstone, the Jaguars' new general manager, described Hunter as a rare person and rare player who embodies belief and can challenge the boundaries of the game. If you still think what I'm saying is a pile of baloney, then how about we draw some parallels to wide receivers that struggled in their first year and their first training camp. Let's start with the greatest wide receiver of all time. Jerry Rice had a solid but unspectacular rookie year with 49 catches for 927 yards. His early career was marked by concentration drops, and no one predicted that he would break nearly every single receiving record in NFL history based on his rookie performance. How about Chris Carter? The Hall of Fame receiver had a disastrous rookie campaign in 1987, catching just 5 passes for 84 yards in 9 games. Carter struggled to get open and battled personal demons off of the field before becoming one of the most reliable receivers in NFL history. But how about more recently? When DeAndre Hopkins entered the league, scouts questioned his ability to separate from NFL corners. While he had a respectable rookie season with 802 receiving yards, his route running was far from polished. He would later develop into a technique master despite lacking elite speed. In 2014, Devontae Adams struggled mightily during his rookie training camp, with reports describing him as inconsistent and lacking separation skills. He finished his rookie season with just 446 yards and 3 touchdowns on 38 receptions before developing into one of the NFL's elite route runners. And last but not least,
Jamar Chase.
Forget what happened in 2021 with Jamar Chase. Chase battled significant drop issues throughout the preseason, creating panic among Bengals fans. NFL insider Ian Rappaport reported that Chase couldn't see the ball the same way with NFL markings, and Chase would go on to have one of the greatest rookie seasons of all time, with 1,455 receiving yards and 13 touchdowns, winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. The common thread here isn't just being a wide receiver, it's the fact that technical proficiency, particularly route running, is often the skill that develops most dramatically for receivers after they enter the NFL. Raw athleticism and playmaking ability are what get receivers drafted high, but the refinement happens through professional coaching. But that's not to say that there haven't been instances where these struggles haven't haunted players for the rest of their career. Charles Rogers was selected one spot ahead of Andre Johnson in the 2003 NFL Draft as the number 2 overall pick by the Detroit Lions. Rogers showed poor route discipline in his first training camp, while injuries derailed his career. His failure to develop technical precision, even when healthy, contributed him to washing out of the league by 2006 with just 36 career receptions, but he still gave us one of the most iconic Madden commercials ever.
I'm Charles Rogers. I had 68 catches and 13 touchdowns. Sing it! I'm Charles Rogers.
Ray Lewis.
Sing it! I'm Charles Rogers. I had 68 catches and 13 touchdowns.
Welcome to the big time, Rook. Madden NFL 2004.
In the 2015 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears were looking for their most proficient wide receiver since Brandon Marshall, so they selected Kevin White with the 7th overall pick. White had similar issues with footwork and route precision early in his workouts, but injuries played a major role in his disappointing career. But even when healthy, he never developed the technical skills to compensate for decreased explosiveness. Minnesota drafted Laquan Treadwell in the first round of the 2016 NFL Draft, and there were immediate concerns for his labored movements and inability to create separation in rookie minicamp. His technical limitations never improved. And last but not least, N'Keal Harry, the Patriots' 2019 first-round pick, struggled with route precision and creating separation in his early practices. Despite his physicality and contested catchability, which are strengths that were similar to Travis Hunter's, his technical limitations and lack of development led him to being traded after just 3 underwhelming seasons. Now, the difference difference here is that these receivers never showed significant improvement in their technical skills and often relied too heavily on physical advantages that didn't translate as well to the NFL level. Whereas there's already footage of Travis Hunter improving in his route running. I mean, at the bottom you saw the viral clip where he struggled with this route concept, and at the top you can see he's improved significantly here after he finally got it down. Which brings me to the most important part of this video. Why is Travis Hunter's case different from all of these receivers that I mentioned? One is the fact that he is learning two positions simultaneously, which divides his attention and practice time between offensive and defensive playbooks. The Jaguars haven't even integrated him on defense yet, which makes his learning curve steeper than a typical rookie's. But the payoff for this is tremendous. Some of the greatest cornerbacks of all time were once wide receivers, although they didn't play both sides of the ball. Like Richard Sherman, for instance, who was a wide receiver in Stanford, but ended up being a cornerback at the NFL level. Having that knowledge and being able to think like a wide receiver, but playing the defensive back position and vice versa is so valuable once you're on the football field and could pay off in making Travis Hunter one of the greatest wide receivers or defensive backs, or even both of all time. Extraordinary work ethic and coachability. Tony Bozelli specifically highlighted Hunter's tireless work habits and natural leadership as standout qualities that exceeded expectations. Hunter's most exceptional traits, which are his hands, body control, and football IQ, are skills that historically translate well from college to the pros, regardless of technical refinement. The physical tools are undeniably there, as he adjusts to the speed and the precision required at the NFL level. Hunter has the athletic baseline to rapidly improve his technical execution. And probably the most important thing that the Jaguars haven't had in quite some time is it seems like they have a very strong coaching foundation there. The new coaching staff under Liam Cohen has shown a methodical developmental approach to Hunter's integration, suggesting that they have a sound plan for his growth. But what about the fact that Travis Hunter is a two-way player? Well, obviously his two-way aspirations make him a unicorn in the modern NFL. His chances of success on at least one side of the ball remain strong based on historical data. Chuck Bednarik was the last full two-way player in the NFL, playing center and linebacker for the Philadelphia Eagles from 1949 to 1962. The game has obviously evolved dramatically since then, with specialization to one position becoming the norm.
Center and linebacker is crazy though, I ain't gonna lie.
And Patrick Peterson have played both ways in limited situations, but none approached what Hunter hopes to accomplish with significant snap counts on both offense and defense. If we analyze Hunter's prospects statistically, the most relevant data points come from first-round receivers and defensive backs who entered the league with elite athletic profiles. First-round wide receivers have approximately a 55% hit rate for becoming productive starters. First-round defensive backs have a similar hit rate, around 53%. Players drafted in the top 5 at either position show higher success rates of 65 to 70%. Given that Hunter excels at both positions and was selected second overall, the probability of him becoming at least a quality starter at one position is statistically very high, around 70 to 75% based on historical patterns. Which brings us to the verdict of this video. Should Jaguar fans be concerned about this situation? I mean, I'm sure you could tell from the tone of this video
it's just the start of minicamp, bro. He's gonna get better and better throughout, you know what I'm saying, training camp, preseason we'll really get a good glimpse of, you know what I'm saying, what he might be able to do throughout the regular season. But he's not a finished product yet by far, but he's still got a lot to learn to play receiver, you know what I'm saying. I mean he's definitely a better DB than he is a receiver, but they want him more on offense, so gotta respect what they want. But at the same time, bro, you got to do what's going to help the team out the most. You know what I'm saying?
About Hunter's route running technique are legitimate, but vastly overblown. Technical refinement is the most common area of growth for rookie wide receivers, regardless of draft position. Hunter's exceptional athletic traits, ball skills, and work ethic provide a strong foundation for improvement. The additional challenge of learning two positions creates an even steeper learning curve, but it's precisely this versatility that makes Hunter such a special prospect. His unique skill set is what prompted Jacksonville to trade up for him, despite knowing these technical aspects would require development. History strongly suggests that rookies who struggle with technical aspects like footwork and route precision, but possess elite athletic traits and strong character, typically develop into successful NFL players, provided that they stay healthy and receive quality coaching. For Jaguars fans, Hunter's early stumbles should be viewed as part of the normal development process rather than as red flags. The ceiling still remains astronomical, and the floor, given Hunter's versatility across two positions, remains higher than that of a typical rookie receiver. So where does that leave us for 2025? Well, my personal prediction for Travis Hunter's rookie campaign is he plays 55 to 65% of his offensive snaps, primarily as an outside wide receiver with some slot work. On defense, I expect 20 to 30% of defensive snaps, largely in specific packages and situations. I personally project 50 to 60 receptions, 750 to 850 receiving yards, 5 to 7 receiving touchdowns, 1 interception, and 8 passes defended. These numbers
there's no way they happen on special teams.
Season that establishes
there's no
Hunter
way.
as a legitimate two-way contributor.
We see a lot of rookies, you know what I'm saying, play special teams in
I
their
believe
first year.
Jacksonville Jaguar fans
I don't
should
see
be
that
excited
happening
and
well.
not concerned, because the technical refinement will come with coaching and repetition. The rare athleticism, football instincts, and two-way versatility that made Hunter the number 2 overall pick remain fully intact. So the next time you see a viral clip of a rookie stumbling through a drill, remember, Jerry Rice had concentration drops. Jamar Chase couldn't catch in the preseason. Devontae Adams looked lost in his first training camp. Sometimes greatness takes a little time to develop, but if you happen to forget that, make sure you subscribe, and we'll be here to remind you of that each and every time it happens. Aside from that, I don't know if you guys heard, but the Cleveland Browns quarterback competition
I watched
is one
that
of
vid
the
off camera
most
already, bro.
captivating QB competitions that
shit
we've ever
was
seen
too
in
long for me to
NFL
react to.
history. I made a
But hey, man, shit, I want to know what you guys think down comments below, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all actually think that Travis gonna be a bust? I don't. You know what I'm saying? He's going through everything every rookie has to go through at the start. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna struggle. Nobody's gonna be perfect. You know what I'm saying? I just wish niggas would just stop dick sucking and just stop hating just to hate. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Y'all let me know what other NFL videos I'm to react to. Without further ado, I'm now.
I'ma make them feel me, make them people with they child me. And if you don't know me, I'ma make sure that you know me. I hate to say it, but I really think I'm broke. But I know I'm chosen, I really know I'm chosen. I know I'm chosen. I was just lost a year ago, but now I'm focused. When good at sports, this microphone can be my trophy. Not taking drugs, I found a better way of coping.